There's three common mistakes I often see people doing with any pressing exercise, especially as it starts to get heavy, whether it's a dumbbell or a barbell. The first one is the hand position. So often we'll see that the barbell is sat just below the fingers of the palm and kind of creating this awkward position to hold here. And as we press, it feels like it puts an awkward amount of stress on the outside and the front of the forearm. Now there's two parts to the forearm. There's the radius, which runs in line with the thumb, and there's the ulna that runs in line with the little finger. And we place as much of the outside of the palm of the ulna onto the bar as we're pressing. So once we've set up and we're pressing this position, this will just allow us to push in one direction, which is straight up, allowing you to put more effort in, and overall it's just going to feel like a better exercise. The next part is the lowering phase as we bring the weight towards our chest. Why is this important? Well, if we think about having the elbow in front of where the weight is, then that is going to mean that we're going to have to then pull the weight back as we are pressing up. And of course, it's the same as if we're bringing the weight forward and we have our elbows before the weight, then we're going to have to bring that back in to be able to press into position. So how do we get around this? Often we'll hear the idea of not flaring the elbows, keeping them kind of tucked in towards the ribs or even a 45-degree angle. But sometimes we need to bring out the elbows to get in line and underneath the bar. So again, so that stacking of the elbow and the weight is directly vertical as much as we possibly can, allowing for a more efficient and stronger press. And when we think about vertically stacking the joints, this is going to be important for, again, the downward phase as well as the press itself. Because we want to think about being just as strong on the way down as we are coming up. If you imagine we're bringing the bar down towards ourselves and we're feeling very shaky, very weak, then of course we're going to have to put more effort into press. So we want to try and maintain that same level of strength on the way down as we do on the way up. So we're going to keep the elbows underneath the bar as we're lowering down towards our chest. And then as we press, we're going to keep that same line coming straight up. Now, if you don't have a coach or someone who can spot kind of what's going on, because it will always look different to how it feels, I'd recommend during your sets setting up a camera so you can kind of see things from a few different angles. That way you can spot what will need improving.